doesn't interface with a lot of them, but the physical planning comes into play in some of the operations, and particularly in the planning administration. And Grant will later cover how it interfaces particularly with the cultural aspects of sustainability. This is a more detailed breakdown of stars and how it compares with an LRMP. Campuses that have both sustainability plans and LRMPs, and we've been trying to get some ideas from them how they are interfacing.
Okay, so I guess there's two ways, that things can work. One is a sustainability plan. You have an Office of Sustainability and a long-range master plan, and it's coordinated between the two departments. Right now, I think the way the long-range development plans have been working is kind of going it alone. The trend is now moving more toward, as campuses develop sustainability plans and offices for sustainability, it's to the top option. But really what we wanted to emphasize is if you have a sustainability plan and a long-range master plan, the sustainability plan or whatever policies, you might not have a plan, but you can have policies that are set forth in writing. They establish a framework for the long-range master plan. So you could take those sustainability policies and then incorporate them into the plan. They provide a direction and vision again for sustainability. What direction is the campus or the school moving in? They also help to identify local or culturally appropriate elements to incorporate in the plan. And they provide linkages to other plans, like your campus strategic plan and other plans that are all linked to sustainability. And then you get greater buy-in and institutionalization because like the campus, like for the UC system as a whole, if the whole UC system is bought into this sustainability, it's not like just one campus, it's a whole buy-in. Going it alone, without a sustainability plan, that puts more work on our part doing the long-range master plan, because then we have to try and incorporate sustainability and seek it out ourselves. Identify and incorporate. We would have to identify and work with the university on incorporating local culturally appropriate elements in the plan, identifying linkages to other campus planning efforts, and work to develop the buy-in, which is difficult because we do the plan and then the university has to implement it. So what we've done in the past on some of the master plans we've worked on, the sustainability elements we incorporate, a lot of them are, like Roy said, are more physical related. Site planning and land use, landscaping, transportation and circulation, water and wastewater management and efficiency, energy efficiency, waste management, materials and resources. And the operations and the social programs and benefits, that's something that's kind of harder for us to incorporate in our long-range master plan. I'll just go through real quickly some of the things that also get incorporated in our considerations for sustainability. The LEED rating system, there's different ones that we can look at. New construction for existing buildings, operation and maintenance, and neighborhood development, which is more neighborhood oriented as opposed to just new buildings. And then also related to that is LEED master site, which is kind of for multiple buildings. You have these LEED options where if you can certify a number of a site area and then document and credits, the shared credits for that site area. Now I wanted to talk in the time remaining a little bit about creating that sense of place. So we start off with, what are the elements of a campus? And they include open spaces that provide gathering and social areas on the campus. And there's a hierarchy of spaces that we often look at. Different types of spaces, from large plazas and open space like the Great Ronda, and smaller courtyards, intimate courtyards and gathering areas, building and monuments, landscaping, used to help define outdoor rooms and reinforce the tone and character of the campus, edges, the borders of the campus, entries and gateways into the campus, and circulation. That's pedestrian, vehicle, and bus circulation, so multimodal circulation. And then signage and street furniture. They all kind of help to define the campus. This is one of the statements we got from your draft sustainability policy about culture and incorporating cultural sustainability in campus. So the final part of this talks a little bit about the cultural context and setting, understanding the ahupa and the historic characteristics of the property. That's really important. Understanding the identifying the stories and histories and traditions of the property, and that's obtained through interviews with cultural experts from the campus as well as within the community. Another thing that's important is identifying on the campus, on an existing campus, what are the key areas of the campus, the key most cherished places on the campus. And the map on the right is a little map exercise we did with UH on what their most cherished places are. The red dots are radiant light, and then the green dots are the ones they like. Understanding the climate and microclimate of the area. So this kind of shows a little bit of the different kind of vegetation zones within the different climatic zones and different kind of plants you might use. And then also understanding building scale and density, and understanding that different areas have different development patterns, and trying to blend the campus in with that development pattern and making it compatible with that development pattern. And then relating to place, landscaping, again, plant materials that's climatically appropriate, and plant materials can also be used as an educational tool and resource. So like that picture there is of Manoa Skating 1 facility. We did the landscape for that, and that's a green swell that was incorporated into the design of the campus. And it's actually used by the students as an educational tool for them to learn about sustainability. Architectural styles and characteristics, architectural styles that are appropriate for the climate, and then also allow for incorporation of sustainable development elements for renewable energy generation or to reduce the heat island effect. And then putting it all together, infuse within the building blocks these concepts of sustainability to result in a campus with a unique sense of place and a capitalist spirit. And then some implementation challenges real quickly. The front end life cycle costs that we always have to deal with. Oh, it's too expensive to do. That's always the comments that we get back. Accountability, who's accountable for implementing these kind of, once the plan is done, who's accountable for implementing it? And then the continual need to update the plan with the latest technology, and then the cost for certification. That's always brought up as a concern to us.
So we've got 3 minutes for questions. Questions or thoughts?
So I had a question.
Oh, good.
So, Grant,
Yeah.
when you guys started this master plan for the university, did the conversation have to go beyond the folks who are directly involved with this, or did it sit as the regents for the University of Hawaii system? At what level did it occur to incorporate it into, to get the thinking into the long-range master plan?
The actual plan, when we started it, was, a lot of it was led by the chancellor.
The general
chancellor,
university.
Gino Kumi, yeah. So a lot of the ideas, like doing the sustainability portion of it for the initial small campus, Gene actually, we consulted with him upon incorporating the sustainability portion of it and how it would be incorporated into the plan. So like Gene mentioned, we had a whole slew of consultants helping out, and Arab working on it. Arab actually wrote the sustainability guidelines.
Cole.
So, yeah, Cole.
Yeah.
So we worked with Cole on for incorporating those sustainability guidelines. And one of the images that shows the rating sheet, the one lead sheet, it was actually incorporated in there.
Yeah, when you did your interviews when you were starting, did you find pretty broad support in the community for sustainability?
For sustainability?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. There's always broad support. Well, there seems to be a trend now more and more for broader support for sustainability.
Cool.
Great. Thanks, Grant. Thanks, William. We'll have time at the end, too, for more discussion. Everything else.
Alright, so my name is Sanphawat, Japutawarakul. first is going to be related with the partners with the capacity planning. So basically, my focus on is going to be on education and research. With this collaboration helped us a lot to learning and practice this opportunity. So, well, we have a lot of research as well, not just implementation tasks or working on a specific project. So a lot of research on this defining and creating a guideline, which is a natural innovation and, make energy efficiency. 2012, actually, we collaborated with DBIT, Department of Energy. We come up with an updated catalog, construction material catalog from Hawaii. So, as everybody knows, 80 or 90% we pretty much like an import all the construction materials. So at least we come up with a guideline and filter it out, make sure that actually safe environment for our user occupancy as well as who actually produce manufacturing. So we come up and update the catalog and we launch to everybody for entire island. So this kind of really partial our research and article that we come up and contribute to the public. Some of the project, I'm going to go pretty quick, we don't have much time. So here, this one is really great opportunity that we got some sponsorship and we collaborate with like University of Hawaii, School of Architecture, as well as Hawaii National Energy Institute. So and collaborate with all municipal houses. So basically the project called for City. We went over to monitoring, do energy audit, those municipal housing. So basically over I think over 6,000 in this island also Hawaii. We went out and design basically some design applications, maybe can do electrification to make it like energy performance better. So what we actually found, and a lot of problems with installations, a lot of problems with air leaking, and on top of that, you can see a lot of people here, and including myself. So picture is really old. So this one is a great opportunity. The student actually learning from extra curriculum. We hands-on really technical skill that actually improve us and help us on any sustainability issue. So this one really great project. And next one is Takemoto renovation. If anybody have heard about this project, design application, maybe can do electrification to make it like energy performance better. So what we actually found, and a lot of problems with installations, a lot of problems with air leaking, and on top of that, you can see a lot of people here, and including myself. So picture is really old now. So this one is a great opportunity. The student actually learning from extra curriculum. We hands-on really technical skill that actually improve us and help us on any sustainability issue. So this one really great project. And next one is Takemoto renovation. If anybody have heard about this project,